Hello everybody, my name is Xuul, and welcome to modding Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, The Sith Lords. In today's episode, we will be looking at a mod that is all about Goto. Now, Goto to me is a very interesting character. I always like the idea of this crime boss who is willing to take a very utilitarian approach to preserving the Republic, ensuring its survival regardless of the costs. And I love the fact that, he sends this droid along with you to aid you, but also to, enact his will, be his voice for the player character. Now, the problem with Goto is not his character itself, but rather the fact that he's this giant ball who's pretty much useless. I never really brought Goto with me anywhere because, frankly, he's just a souped-up version of the remote, and today we're going to be looking at a mod that changes that. This mod overhauls Goto by giving him a new model, new items, and even allows him to melee. Before we get started introducing the new model, I just want to say that I am so excited that there's so many great new mods coming up for Kotor still, even after all these years, and it just goes to show just how great these games are. And now to introduce the new model, I will allow my special guest to take over here.
It has been assigned to guard and protect you. As such, it is well suited for a variety of tasks. It is skilled in intimidation, interrogation, and can provide a series of select skills that will make it an effective killing machine. For the most part, it will follow your orders, unless they conflict with mine.
This is the new and improved Goto Chassis. That's right, this is Goto's new main frame that he is going to be sending with the Exile. And might I say, it looks absolutely phenomenal. It's got the wear and tear, it's still got that dark look and the red accent, so it still keeps with the theme really well. One other cool thing about this mod is it does have an alternative to the cape. There is a white version of the cape, which also looks very, very nice. In my opinion, this model totally makes the mod. I just want to bring this guy along because he looks that awesome. Now, there's a couple of issues in the current version of the mod with the way some of the weapons are held, but other than that, it's really good. Speaking of weapons, by the way, this mod changes the weapons that Goto can wield and gives him his own custom electro staff right here. Now, one slight word of criticism is the description seems a little bit awkwardly worded. I think it could do with a slight change just to make it fit in with some of the descriptions of the other weapons in the game. As you can see here, Goto does have new feats, including two-handed weapon specialization, lightsaber proficiency, and two-weapon fighting. That's right, you can have your very own robot that wields lightsabers. What could be better than that? Yeah. Now, don't worry if you still like Goto using ranged weapons, because he does have the capability to use firearms as well, but honestly, I think he looks really cool when he's going in there and meleeing. And actually having a droid that's able to melee really helps with party diversity too, which is something I enjoy. Even though there are a few issues, at least in the initial version of the mod, I think overall this mod is awesome and something you should definitely try out. Now, a couple of words of warning, you're not going to see the new model for Goto unless you haven't met him yet. I tried loading a couple of saves from before I recruited Goto, and all I ended up getting was the old ball model with some of the new features, so it can be a little weird that way. Now, while there is a few bugs in the initial version of this mod, I'm sure they will get sorted out in time, so don't worry about that. I think this is a really, really cool mod. I don't think I can say this enough. Now, it does change a couple of things, but for the most part, it keeps Goto the same, so it is going to be a little awkward. All the other party members are going to refer to him as, the fat one, or the big ball, or the floating ball. So it kind of takes away that way, but if you can sort of suspend your disbelief just a little bit at all the other party members' dialogue, it actually is a lot of fun, and I recommend you at least try this mod out. It's a good way to get use out of a character that you're probably not otherwise going to be using. Alright, a few last things for me to address. Here is some of the craftable items in the mod. These are droid melee upgrade units. There's a droid melee kinetics unit, a anatomy unit, I believe, that increases critical strike, and a speed unit. And these can be given to Goto to actually improve the droid's meleeing capabilities, which is pretty cool. As far as the feats go, by the way, they do automatically get ranked up, so a very high-level Goto is going to be very proficient at meleeing and other things like that. So that's something to keep in mind, and again, helps with the party diversity, which is really, really awesome. I'm going to talk a little bit about the installation here in a minute. Now, remember, this mod does require the Sith Lord's Restored Content mod. Please read the mod's description. It contains some information, but you guys should be able to handle this on your own. Anyway, that's about all the time I have for this video. I hope you enjoyed. The installation uses a TSL patcher, although the current version of the mod also comes with some extraneous files. Ignore the change edit in the folder. That should not have shipped with the mod. Hopefully the mod author will clear that up soon so as not to confuse people. Other than that, it's a fairly standard install. There is the alternate cape textures, which are going to be available inside your override folder in a folder. So go into your override folder, there'll be a folder named Goto, and if you want the alternate texture cape, then just grab those, drag them out, and drop them. Now, I think the black one is actually the alternate cape, and the white one is the original, but I like the black one so much, I thought it would be the one that I would show in the video, so just keep that in mind. I'm sure you can figure that out on your own. If anybody has any questions, feel free to comment. As always, I will be readily available to help you. I can make a video to show you how to install this if there's some sort of concern or something like that. Anyways, thank you once again for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment down below. I have done things a little bit differently. I feel like there's a little bit more production quality into this video compared to some of my other videos, and if you like that, let me know. I'm sort of experimenting with this video, so I'm not really sure how it's gonna go for you guys at least. Please consider subscribing to my channel if you aren't already. That'll let you get notified of some of my new upcoming stuff. I'm going to be Let's Playing Dragon Age in the future, which I know some people will enjoy, and I'm going to be looking for mod suggestions to restart my mod showcase series for Dragon Age. Other than that, keep your eyes open for some other really cool KOTOR content. As always, I have been Xuul. Have an excellent day. Oh, and don't forget to like the video or dislike the video. That actually really helps, and comments, they help a lot for me. Like, you do not understand how much liking or disliking or commenting affects my videos. It's awesome. Please do it. You guys are the best.